viewers to a whole new playthrough of Your Boyfriend. I'm Cedar Phantasma, and this is my first YouTube video, which is actually kind of exciting. So, this is a dating sim horror type game, so I think I'm just gonna get right into it, see what it's about, you know? Oh my goodness. It took too long to click the button. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Got this time. Alrighty. Oh, yeah, yes, hello. I am Cedar Phantasma, but we're not gonna type in my whole name because that's a mouthful. I think I will have fun. Thank you. My life has been chaotic. My family broke out into another fit of drama, so I left the nest, ran straight to college, and got an apartment and job. But lately, my job at Greasy Spoon Diner has been unbearable. My job doesn't pay the best, so that meant I had to find a roommate to afford an apartment. And now my roommate is always bringing some dropout into our apartment for late night study sessions. My sleep schedule's wrecked, and even better, the rent on the apartment is late. I had heard once, if you become a roommate with a friend, you won't stay friends for long. In my case, the friendship gets strained thinner as my friend keeps making excuses why they need me to cover their half of the rent. Roommates sure are fun, aren't they? Thanks to that deadbeat, I'm working harder just to lose money on the rent. I'm nearly broke, and getting a second job feels like it will kill me. Yay! At least in this park, I have some alone time. I've always loved this part of the park. It's untouched by obnoxious family members and college jerks. You know what? That sounds nice. The only people who come here are the groundskeepers. Even then, they only come by in the morning because that's actually pretty good. I mean, good solitary place, you know, just somewhere to chill out. Closing my eyes, I rub my face and huff out the tension in my lungs so that I could calm down enough to enjoy the peace and quiet. Just then, I feel someone sit down beside me. Startled, I turn to look towards the interloper.
Oh, hey, take it easy, it's just me.
Help. Alrighty. Stranger says, trying to keep me from leaping too high off the park bench.
You're a jumpy one, aren't ya?
I mean, I wasn't expecting anybody. Okay. He smiles and scoots himself closer to me, shyly and awkwardly. I keep my eyes on him, unsure what his intentions are. His unblinking eyes don't stray from mine. Not once. That's a lot of eye contact.
So, are you
buddy.
waiting for a family member or a friend?
You know, based on my exposition, I don't think I'd have any friends or family members I'd be waiting for.
Just seems kind of odd for you to be sitting out here, all alone like this and so far away from the jogging track.
Why would I want to go jogging? Yeah, okay, a chill runs down my spine, across my arm, over my chest, and slide myself away from him, closer to the edge of the bench. Same. How often does a sane person walk up to you out of the blue and start asking such questions? I mean, yeah, he's talking like he's known us, and I don't. Yeah, not often, for me, at least. Yeah, no thank you. He picks up my undies and refrains from sliding any closer. He crosses his fingers in between his legs and he smiles warmly. You know, that's kind of cute. That's kind of, sorry, but you get to feed pigeons here? Why aren't I doing that? No, I'm just getting some alone time to myself. Things have been pretty intense lately. He scoots himself even closer, his hand nearly touching mine as he smiles shyly.
Look, I know this is sudden, very sudden, but if you're free tonight, can I have the pleasure in taking you out to dinner?
Yo, we just met? I mean, do I have to pay for it? I don't know. Can I have the pleasure? Never mind, he was the weird one. I can't tell if he's a bit awkward or just eccentric. What? Why? Why did he have such an interest in me?
Well, I'm your boyfriend. Isn't that why you're here?
I don't think you're supposed to be self-aware like this. My boyfriend. Why would he be assuming we're in a relationship? Yeah, it's kind of awkward. Yeah. Oh, well, he sits, patiently waiting for my answer. Dinner does sound nice. I guess. I thought I was the only one supposed to be metagaming here, though. Yeah, it's not like I'm doing anything anyways, and it would be a nice break from the monotony. God knows I could stand to forget my problems for a few hours, and this, yeah, I mean, he does seem interesting. He's interesting, but I don't know if it's the good kind of interesting. Oh, it's a cute smile. He beams, taking hold of my hand into his own. I'll see you tonight at 7. He was about to stand up for the bench, but pauses abruptly when he realizes that he was forgetting something. Oh, I almost forgot. We need a place to meet up. Sorry. I know that sounds absent-minded, but I'm just so excited. You have a cute puppy face, and you can't... Stop. Stop. Okay. The diner downtown? Which one? Oh, okay. And just like that, he hurries off with a leap in every step, looking as though he had just won the lottery. Has he won the lottery? Because if so, I don't think I have to worry about rent for a while. Get that sugar daddy, let's go! I watch him as he disappears down a path that bends around a shallow hill and out of view! The park was quiet again, and the serene loneliness sets in once more. It's just me and a few songbirds singing in the nearby tree. Why am I singing in the tree? Grammar jokes. I sit for a while, replaying the strange encounter in my head a few times. I suppose that I should be flattered that he took such an interest in me. Can't tell if meeting someone like that is normal or not. It's nothing like I've seen in movies or television. I mean, he didn't try leading me on. I mean, he was pretty forward with his intentions, so that's actually pretty good. But then again, if I were Hollywood attractive, maybe it would be so normal that it would be almost annoying. I'm pretty sure that is how it be for Hollywood attractive people. I feel my cheeks flush as I think about him saying, "Can I have the pleasure?" Kind of making me feel like a prince right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling a little spoiled. That is nice. A shy smile creeps over the corners of my mouth. He must be as new to this as I am. What a shy, awkward guy. The bird stops singing as I feel a knot grow in the pit of my stomach. How did he know where I work? Dad's Damn Diner. 7 p.m. I show up at the diner feeling rather unusual about meeting someone at the place that I work at for a completely spontaneous dinner date. And with a complete stranger who knew that I worked here. Weird. I take a seat at a booth towards the back, as all the cool kids do. I don't know if that's true. The diner isn't very busy tonight, which is less unusual than most people would assume. Even though I work here, this isn't where I would choose to eat at. Maybe he was another customer that I never paid attention to. While I let my mind drift, and after a while I do my job as if I run autopilot. I don't really pay that much attention to names and faces, even toward regulars. Maybe he was one of those regulars building up his courage to ask me out every day, but kept losing his nerve. Kind of cute thought, but do I really want this to be a thing? Taking my seat, I look at the old-fashioned neon light clock that hangs over the jukebox. He is 5 minutes late. Might as well buy myself a milkshake while I wait. The waitress on tonight's shift is surprised to see me at the diner on my day off. I imagine that she will tell me, job loyalty is one thing, but the food here isn't worth writing home about. After serving the stuff for a few months, I agree with her. But at least the milkshakes are good. They are really old-fashioned kind, made with real ice cream ingredients and not that powdered mix and flavored syrups like us. I want a real ice cream milkshake. Now I'm kind of upset. Oh. Okay. So the waitress must have been less busy than I assumed because she brought me my milkshake only a few minutes later. And now he is more than 5 minutes late, which, rude. I pull the spoon from the vintage-looking ice cream glass and I lick it clean because so good. I stir the shake a little before I take a sip. I'll break apart the little ice bits so you can drink it better. A man rushes through the diner's front doors. He looks as though he ran the whole way here with something tucked carefully in his arm. I immediately recognize his sleeveless hoodie and blue shirt. Like, did he cut the sleeves off himself? Like, is it? I'm confused. He quickly scans the diner. Well, I'm confused about his outfit. I'm not confused about it. I'm just wondering what possessed him to put it together like that. Like, it's not a bad thing. He was running late and probably thought that I may have already left. I was one of the few people in the diner, but he still didn't seem to see me very quickly. I wave him over. A smile of relief spreads across his face. Still winded, he hurries down the rows of booths and sits across from me. You know, like, when you're, like, running and, like, you're, yeah, I think his vision got spotty and that's why I couldn't see me. Anyway, you're late. Oh. He speaks between breaths. I don't know where he came from, but he must have ran the whole way when he realized that he was running late. Giving a timid smile, he pulls out a long white box that he was carrying, places it on the table, and slides it over to me. If it was awkward for you, of course. I mean, it was kind of weird. I mean, you don't just sit next to a person on a bench when they're, like, sitting there with their eyes closed, like, you know? I didn't even hear you coming over it, like, you sneaky as hell, bro. Something for me? Really, it better not be a severed ear or fingers or something. This is where I differ from main character. I would see fingers and go, good soup. Oh, jeez, this is probably why I don't get invited anywhere. Opening the box, I look inside, I see 2 long-stemmed roses with deep red petals. The thorns were removed, and they were bound by a shimmering black silk ribbon. I do like that silk. Oh, yeah. I also like roses a lot. He smiles as I take the roses out of the box gently, as if the thorns were still on the stems. I draw the aroma in deeply. They were so wonderfully fresh and fragrant. They do. He watches me admire his gift. These are very nice, thank you. I place the roses gently back in their box. He can't possibly grin any wider. He realizes that he's staring at me, but he's just a little too long for comfort, so he reverts his eyes shyly. Such a cute smile. He just looks so happy to see. You know what? But there were a few nagging questions that have been hanging over me like a storm cloud. And while he was in a good mood, I figured I should inquire about this cute but bizarre. He is cute. He is very cute. Dinner in Greasy Spoon Diner with a stranger carrying a box of roses didn't seem ordinary, and I had to make sure he wasn't gonna propose at the cash register. I mean, the way this date is going, I'd probably say yes, because he's been, like, straightforward and honest with me, and he's been so... Look, I do it for the lulz, okay? I'm changing my story now. I do it for the lulz. I stir the milkshake with a straw for a second or two. So, how did you know that I work here? Oh, ready? So you exercise daily. Interesting. Oh. He glares down at the table. Oh, you're so... I reach over and give his hand a reassuring pat. No, you're not a loser. Do you know what? I don't even know your name. My name? The smile on his face fades into a slight grimace before he drifts off to the side. Yo, bro, I hate my name too. I changed it after. You know what? Are we T for T here? Are we T for T here? Like, you know? Oh. Dude, if he must have like a really horrible name or like really horrible parents he wants to disassociate with. I mean, or just be like T for T, you know? Okay, how about no? Oh, this is the part that I'm terrible. Okay, I mean, we could be trees together. We could be, you know what, we'll be, oh, that was, look, we can be trees together. We are tree friends now. How about Alpine? He seemed pleased with what I came up with, despite how silly or tacky. I mean, it is kind of tacky. I'm just like, you know what? Let's have matching names. Like, I'm embarrassed about it. Okay, like I'm not great at it. I reassure him and give his hand another gentle squeeze. The expression of disgust instantly evaporates into delight over the name. He has a puppy face. He just looks so happy. Wow, I didn't realize until now, but he has some really beautiful blue eyes. The vivid color left me taking in their deep blue hue, and I didn't realize that I was staring till he spoke up. Blush buds across his cheeks as he squeezes my hand back. Sorry. I pulled my hand away from his, cursing myself for staring like that. Wow, no, I'm the awkward one. I look away shyly. I can feel the heat radiating from my cheeks. I imagine them glowing glowing bright red like a Christmas light. The thought makes my cheeks warmer, probably even more red. He chuckles and shakes his head. Okay, fine. He reassures me with the sauce. Look, I'm not falling for a fictional character again, okay? Like, it's not happening. He looks around for something to bring attention, and his eyes fall upon my milkshake. My milkshake brings all the boys to. Oh. Well, I mean, you did. You got me roses. I point to the. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Besides, we could share this as long as I get the cherry. Deal? I scoop the milkshake towards him. I actually don't like maraschino cherries. They're just formaldehyde and sugar. He looks to the side, reaching over to take it. I mean, somebody gotta pay. I mean, it's how. Well, how about you buy next time? Ooh. His eyes go wide and he stares up at me with surprise.
Next time?
Oh.
You want to meet up again?
Why do you only have some voice lines? But yeah, you're cute. Yeah, I do. Well, this wasn't a total disaster, right? So, yeah. His face glows red as I imagine mine had. He stammers wildly as all of his thoughts unexpectedly evaporate in explosions of joy. Don't argue with me. I'm always right. Which is something... No, I'm not. It is cute. He is cute. Okay, it was cute seeing him struggle for a coherent thought while also trying to contain his happiness of being with me, of all people. Still, as much as I was enjoying his company, and regardless of how flattering it has been, I couldn't stay long. Maybe I'm attention starved. I look out the window in a bit of exaggerated way in order to get his attention. It's getting dark. I don't like walking home at night. How about we continue this on our next date? Standing up from my seat, I pull out one of the napkins from the dispenser. Do you have a pen? Yeah, he's cute and he's prepared. He pulls one from his pocket and hands it to me. I write down my name and number and, smiling, pass the pen and the napkin back to him. Here, call me and we can hang out again soon, okay? Taking pen and napkin from my hand, he gazes down at the number in complete awe before looking back up to me. I walk to the register, pay for the shake, and with another quick look back at him, I wave and leave the diner. I walk more quickly, trying to get back to the apartment before nightfall. It gets colder outside, but for some reason I feel warm the whole way back. Yeah, no wonder. It's not like I'm actually blushing or something. That I actually had fun on a date with a fictional character. Once I'm back in my apartment, I quietly walk to my room so that I don't disturb my roommate. Judging by the thumping and moaning sounds coming from the other side of the wall, they seem to have been having another study session. Yay! Oh, fuck. I wish they'd be more quiet. I have to live here too, and I'm paying for it. Like, they have a little more respect for the breadwinner of the house. I don't bother to turn on the lights in my room and hop heavily on my bed, face first into the mattress, limbs spread wide. I don't know why I picked such an ugly wallpaper, but whatever. Letting out a long, loud groan that made the couple next door pause for a brief moment, I eventually roll onto my back and stare up at the ceiling. Saying I'm just fine. No, but the bad. No, don't. Oh, bad joke. I can't make my own original content. Despite having so many other things on my mind earlier, my thoughts never seemed to stray far from Alpine. Look looking over to the box that was still in my hand. I open it up one more time. I pull out the bundled roses, and smiling a little, I draw on their sweet fragrance again. I hope he calls soon. And that has been Day 1, Part 1, Episode 1 of Your Boyfriend. So if you really liked this content, be sure to like and subscribe. I know that I had a lot of fun. I'm just trying to get the hang of this whole YouTube thing, but I think that we could do some great things together. So yeah. Well, I mean, see you next time. Bye.